comfortable seated posture. Just take a few deep breaths. And as you exhale, just let your sit bones ground down. As you inhale, stand up the spine towards the crown of the head. And exhale, release and relax towards the ground. Breathing in and out through the nose. We're going to take a deep breath in. As we exhale, bring our right ear towards our right shoulder. Keep that right shoulder relaxed. Take 5 deep breaths. Last inhale. As you exhale, round the chin towards the chest. We'll circle it a few times. Enjoying the openness you've created in your left side. Let's breathe in, center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Keep your shoulders relaxed down. Sit up straight. Soft belly breaths. Last inhale. And then as you exhale, chin towards the chest, rounding in a few neck circles. And we'll meet at center. I'm going to stretch out our wrists a little bit, so we're going to inhale, press your left hand forward, bring your right fingers into the left palm and pull the left fingers back. Press the left hand forward. The right hand, point the left fingers down. Reach for the left fingers again with your right hand. Pull them back. Good. And press your left arm forward. See if you feel the stretch running up the arm a little bit. One more deep breath. And then let's exhale, release the right hand down, release the left arm down. Take a moment, and then we'll switch the other side. So we're going to extend the right palm forward, stop. Inhale, bring your left fingers to your right palm, and press back. Pull back gently. Pushing your right wrist forward. Deep breath, and then we exhale, release the left hand, release your right fingers to point down, pull the right fingers back towards you, press the wrist forward. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Two more deep breaths. Inhale, and then exhale, release, and let the arms go back down to the ground. Okay, we're going to do some sun breaths. So as you inhale, you lift the arms up. As you exhale, let them come down. Inhale, rising sun. Exhale, setting sun. up our shoulders. And as you exhale, bring the hands down and gently transition to tabletop. We'll come into some cat and cow motion for our spine. Align the wrists underneath the shoulders and knees under hips. If he bothers you at all, Ms.
No.
Okay, I'm happy to move him.
I love animals.
Good. So as you inhale, you drop the belly down, you squeeze the shoulders together, lift your tailbone up. Exhale as you round, chin to chest, tailbone tucks in. Open the space between the shoulder blades. Feel the lungs filling up with oxygen. And then pulling the belly button in, pressing out as much oxygen as you can. Or pressing out as much carbon dioxide as you can. And a couple more. And we'll neutralize the spine. And it's good to have your blocks handy towards the front corners of your mat. We're going to step into a low lunge with our right foot forward. So gently walk your hands closer to your center, step the right foot forward. Now make any adjustments to your left knee if you need a little bit more cushion. And walk your hands up to your right thigh. Starting to engage our core and our trunk. Holding ourselves up. And we're going to gently press our chest away from our right thigh. Let the hips sink forward. That feels good. And turn to your breath. Spread your toes wide on that right foot. Press down through that right foot. Inhale. And then exhale. I want you to pull the belly button in, shoulders aligned with the hips. We're going to reach the arms up overhead, biceps by the ears. We're going to incorporate a side bend. So we're going to grab onto our left wrist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean towards the right. One more deep breath. And as you inhale, pull the belly in, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Step your right foot back. And we're going to practice bird dog. So coming back into your tabletop position, we're going to extend the left leg back. Straight back, lift it up so it's in line with your hip. Take a deep breath here. And you start to engage your core, start to engage your right glute, keeping those hips even. Now you're going to hold here, or I invite you to reach your right arm forward. Pull the belly button up. Two more deep breaths. Reach, press. Last inhale, exhale, hand down, knee down. Slide the knees a little bit wider and go ahead, sit back, child's pose. Ooh, stretching out the lower back. more deep breaths. Start to wiggle those fingers, start to power through your torso, lifting back up into your tabletop. We're going to come into the low lunge. So stepping the left foot forward this time. Bringing your hands up to your left thigh. Pressing the chest away. Good. Letting those hips sink forward slightly. Relax your shoulders. Find your drishti, your focus. Feeling stable here, we're going to incorporate the arms lifting up towards the sky, reaching for our right wrist. Take a deep breath in, lengthening, and then exhale, lean to the left. Let that right hip really sink down as you lift and lengthen through the right arm up. Breath. Press your chest forward slightly. Keep the openness in the front body. And then let's inhale, lift through center. Exhale, slowly bring the hands down. Slide the left foot back, tabletop. Let's inhale, extend the right leg back in line with your hip. Find your trunk stability. Maybe engage the left glute, and then when you're ready, if you'd like to extend the left arm forward in line with your shoulder if you can. 3. In and out through the nose. Nice, easy, deep breaths. Feel the aliveness in the legs, in the arms, pressing down, reaching forward. One more deep breath. And then exhale, lower hand, lower knee. Slide the knees wide slightly. Big toes touch. Deep breath in, and then exhale. Mulasana, child's pose. One more time. Always more than welcome to slide the arms behind you if that feels better. Inhale into table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pressing the heels towards the ground, extending the arms and legs long. Head loose. Look up towards your hips. 2 deep breaths. And then we'll gently start to walk towards our hands. Forward fold. Have your feet hip distance apart. If you'd like to grab onto opposite elbows, feel free to do so. Let that torso be nice and heavy. Bringing that chest a little bit closer to your thighs. Straightening the legs a little bit more. One more deep breath. And then we'll softly bend the knees, open the arms, look forward, come all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, arms down by your side. Nice and slow. Okay. So we're going to make sure the blocks are near the front corners. Have our stance at the front edge of the mat, hands on our hips. Take a deep breath in, shift your weight to your left foot. We're going to slide the right foot back, warrior one. So hips stay facing forward. Left knee is bent, knee over ankle. Good. Feel grounded in those feet. Inhale, bring your awareness into your belly. Shoulders relaxed. And then lift the arms up. Feel strong in your legs. Make sure the palms are facing inward. Yep. One more deep breath. And then we're going to exhale, bring the hands down to the hips and turn to the right side of the room, taking your left toes with you. We're going to practice side lunge. So you can have your hands at your hips or in front of your chest, palms together. We're going to sit back, bending our right knee, keeping our left leg long. Press into the right heel, lift yourself back up, center. Take a deep breath. Bend the right knee. Sit back like you do in chair. Exhale, press and lift up. Good. Keep your chest facing forward as much as possible. 2 more times. Starting to really wake up our right leg. Feeling the strength as we press down, lifting the hips back up. And then we'll bring our hands back to our hips. We're going to send that left toe forward again, left toes forward. But we're going to keep our hips facing the right side of the room. We're going to bend the left knee in line with the left toes. Open our arms up in line with our shoulders. Look over your left fingertips. Reach through the arms, warrior 2. Pull the belly button in. Imagine there's a wall behind you. You're pressing your back up against. Settle into your warrior 2 here. Last inhale. And then we'll exhale, bring your hands down onto your waist. Straighten the left leg, bring the left toes to face the right side again. Goddess. So you have a nice wide stance. We're going to inhale, lengthen the arms in line with the shoulders. Exhale, bend elbows, bend knees. Sit low. Tuck the tailbone in. Don't let your butt stick out too much. Again, imagining the wall behind you, pressing your back and your arms against that wall. 5 deep breaths. Ground down through the soles of your feet. Good. Inhale, start to lift up, extend the arms out. We're going to send our right arm forward, step forward, front of your mat. Good, big windmill step. And let your hands come down. Good. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Start the cycle on the other side. Hands on your hips. Deep breath in. Exhale, shift the weight to your right leg. Step your left foot down. Coming into warrior 1. Hips face forward. Right knee bends. Knee over ankle. Once you feel stabilized in your lower body, you can inhale, lift the arms. Biceps by the ears. Warrior 1. So pulling that right hip back slightly, pressing down through the right foot. And take the left arm down. We're going to windmill open to the left side. Bring your right toes. You might have to adjust your feet. Okay. Bring your hands either in front of your chest or keep them on your hips. We're going to practice with our left leg bending this time, side lunge. So sitting back, bending the left knee, keeping your right leg long. Exhale, press into the heel, lift back up center. Good. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, press and come center. Good. Get with your rhythm of breath. Getting a nice stretch in the right leg, getting a deep activation in your left glute. Two more times. And then leave up, back center. Bring your hands to your hips. We're going to shift our right toes forward again, but keep our hips facing the left side. Bend your right knee in line with your right ankle. Good. Make sure it's not too inward. Straight. And then open your arms up. Warrior two. Imagining that wall behind you. Pressing your back into the wall, looking over your right fingertips. And shoulders extending long out to the sides. Good. Deep breath. One more inhale, and then exhale, lengthen through the legs. Send your right toes to the left side, goddess pose. So inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Now tuck your tailbone in slightly, squeezing those glutes. Press your back up against the wall. Keep those elbows lifted in line with the shoulders if you can. Good. 3 more deep breaths. And then let's inhale to extend. Exhale, hands on the hips. Oh, we'll heel toe together little by little. And then we'll just turn to face forward. You need to get a sip of water. Yeah, it's good time. We're going to do tree pose today, balancing. So, tree pose. You have the 3 stances. Kickstand, lower leg, upper leg, or even folding your foot into the hip. Okay? So knowing kind of what you like to practice, having that in your head. Okay, so feet hip distance apart. Good. I'm going to keep my hands on my hips to begin. Take a deep breath in. Exhale your weight into your left leg. Good. Inhale, bend your right knee, bring it in line with your hip. Find something to focus your eyes on. Good. Let's open and connect the foot to the leg. Now press down through that left foot. Lengthen through your spine. Your hands could stay on your hips, or you can bring them in front of your heart. Shoulders are relaxed. And pressing the foot into the leg, using that connection. Pressing the palms together, using that connection. Feel stable here, and you want to grow your tree. Allow yourself to grow slowly, opening, stabilizing in your growth. One more deep breath. Your arms are lifted, we'll bring them down nice and steady. Good, hands on your hips. Lift the foot up, knee forward, foot down. All right. We're going to go to the other side. So take your time, aligning feet with hips. Deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to the right leg. Let's inhale, lift the left knee up, open, and match your placement. Trying to avoid the knee joint, putting any sideways pressure on it. Press down through that right foot. Lift up through the crown of your head. Shoulders relax. When you feel ready, you can grow your branches, the limbs. breaths. And then nice and slowly start to bring yourself back to your trunk. Lift the foot up, knee forward, foot down. Good job. Okay, so we're going to step towards the front of our mats. We're going to come into triangle. So we'll step back with our right foot first. So bring your weight into your left leg. Send your right foot back. Toes pointed out at a diagonal. Good. We're going to open our hips to the right side. Open the arms in line with your shoulders. Press your hips back. Inhale, reach your left arm forward. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, rotate the left arm down, right arm up. Good, so your hand's on the inside of that left leg, helping it to press, and that way you can twist the spine, chest, twisting up towards the sky. And if you ever need to bend your right arm to rest your hand on your hip, that's also an option. Press into your feet, lift through those right fingertips or right elbow. One more inhale. Exhale, you're going to bring your hands to frame your left foot down to the ground. Good, send your left foot back. We're going to side plank. Keep your right hand in the center of the mat. Open your left arm up. Good, side plank with your left arm lifted. You need to bring your right knee down. And also practice that. Make sure that your right shoulder and wrist are in one line, not out of the diagonal. One more deep breath. And then exhale, bring the left arm down. Press into downward facing dog. Three deep breaths here. Noticing if you feel any difference between the arms, the legs. Now, option 2, hop or step your way towards your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up, standing. Arms overhead. Exhale, hands over your side. We'll practice that on the other side. So standing towards the front, the mat, hands on hips, take a deep breath in. Shifting the weight to your right leg, sliding the left foot down the mat. Toes at a diagonal, good. Open the hips to the left side. Inhale, extend the arms in line with your shoulders. Deep breath in, press the hips back, reach the right arm forward, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, rotate, right arm down, left arm up. So right arm pressing on the inside of the right leg, left arm, left fingers extending up. Open your chest up a little bit more if you can by twisting your upper back. Open, open, look up towards the sky. Good adjustment. Press down through those feet. The objective here is a side body stretch. One more deep breath. And then we're going to bring the left hand down, frame our right foot, step back. Good. Take a moment. Adjust your left hand so that the wrist is underneath your shoulder. Open up to the right side. Reach through your right arm. Side plank. Again, if you need to bring the left knee down, please do. Two more deep breaths. Last inhale. Exhale, right arm down. This time, heart melting pose. Knees down, hips stay lifted. Slide your hands forward. Good. Chest melts towards the earth. Forehead comes into contact with the mat. So let's inhale, come into tabletop. Walk your hands towards your center. We're going to use our blocks for supported squat. So we're going to be stacking the blocks and sitting on top of them. So slowly sliding them between your legs, bringing your sit bones down firmly on the surface. And then see if you could step one foot forward and the other. Nice wide seated posture. Got it. So there's a couple ways where you could settle your arms long on the inside, sitting up nice and tall. Or maybe without rounding the spine, you can bring the elbows and still keep the spine nice and extended. You can close your eyes here. Start to scan from the area above your head. Relaxing down to your jaw, your shoulder. Your chest space, your spine, belly and hips. Sit bones, legs, to your heels. Deep breath here. And then we're going to exhale, gently release. And slowly step the feet forward. We're going to sit down onto the mat. So however gracefully you can get down. We're going to practice tricep dips. So we've been working a lot on your legs, side body. So now we're going to work a little bit on your arms. Practicing strengthening this area here behind the bicep. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate. It's going to be similar to a reverse tabletop, but not lifting our hips all the way up like we do. We're going to have our hands behind our backs. So your hips are going to be floating off the ground. You're going to practice bending the elbows straight back and then lifting them up. Straight back, elbows point, lift up. I don't want to see elbows going out to the sides nice and wide. I want the shoulder blades to squeeze together. Elbows bend. And then arms extend. Okay, hips lower after you finish. Okay, so you inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift up slightly, bend, elbows straight back, press up. Inhale, maybe as you lower. Exhale, extend. Really isolating the muscle right above the elbow. 2 more. And then we'll sit our hips down. Good. We're going to come to reach over the legs just to relax the arms for a few deep breaths. And then we're going to try it again, and I'll add a variation. So about 5 deep breaths of recovery. Inhale, bring the arms back behind us, positioning them about 6 inches or less from your back. Now don't bring them too far wide, keep them somewhat narrow. Okay. Inhale, lift and extend one leg forward. Then the elbows. Lift up. You can keep the leg off the ground, a little bit more of a challenge. Good, try 2 more. And then set the foot down, set the hips down, relax the arms forward. Do you feel it in your tricep area, the back of the arm?
Yep.
Okay. It's a good strengthening for our wrists as well. Okay, so we'll go ahead, last round. Bring your hands into position. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, option to extend the right leg or your opposite leg. Inhale as you bend arms. Exhale, extend. If the leg doesn't feel good, just focus on those triceps, bending the elbows, extending. 2 more. And then go ahead, when you're ready, sit the hips down and lay back onto your back. It's time, take your time, nice and slow. If you want to bring your knees in for a knee hug. You want to windshield wiper the knees side to side, letting your lower back compress. And then we'll lower the length of our arms down by our sides. We're going to cross our right foot over our left knee. We're going to practice bridge pose. So flex your right foot. You're going to inhale, lift the hips off the ground. Squeeze that left glute. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Good. Hold here. 5 deep breaths. Try to press that right knee down a little bit. Press into the length of your arm. You can even make fists if you need. Watch your belly rise and fall as you breathe. 2 more deep breaths. And then exhale, go ahead, lower the spine, the hips, the tailbone, and go ahead, uncross your right foot. All right, before we go to the other side, just windmill the legs side to side, knees, one side, the other. And then we'll gently bring the knees up, feet hip distance apart. Good. Bring your left leg or your left foot over the right knee. Now gently press that left knee forward and press your arms into the ground. Inhale, lift the hip up. Low back off the ground, move back. Squeezing your right glute. You're going to hold here, 5 deep breaths. Good, last inhale. Exhale, lower the spine. Uncross the left leg. Okay, we're going to extend the feet out to the corners of the mat. We're going to practice star crunch. So our arms are going to open out to the sides as well, creating that star symbol through your body, the 5 points. We're going to be lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. And we're going to try to reach, inhale, squeeze the belly, reach for that foot, exhale, nice and slow, lower, or inhale, lower down. So it's exhale, lift, squeeze, reach, inhale, take your time, lower down. So going side to side, star crunch. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale. Squeeze and reach. Let's try 3 to 4 more. Lowering down with control. Lifting up with power and presence. Last 2. Good. We're going to bring our limbs down back into our star. Take your left foot, lift it up and cross it over your right ankle. Reach your arms overhead, lightly lifting behind you. Grab onto your left wrist, bend your right elbows, full side body stretch up your left side, Banasana. Take 5 to 10 deep breaths here. Slowly start to let the arms go, bringing them back into star position. One more round to start. Uncross your left foot over your right. Oh, let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze and reach. Opposite arm to foot. Inhale, lower with control. Exhale, lift, squeeze, reach. Inhale as you lower. Let's try 3 to 4 more. Good. Last one. Inhale nice and slow. Lay yourself back down. Take a deep breath in. Lift your right leg over the left ankle. Set it down. And then inhale. Lengthen the arms behind you. Reaching for your right wrist. Exhale, bend your left elbow. Pulling that right arm. The arms can either rest on the ground or gently be hovering over the ground. We'll gently exhale, release the arms open. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, let it come down. And here we go, Shavasana. Gently, I invite you to set your hands on your heart as I share a mantra with you. I am a manifestation of heaven and earth, a fusion of Mother Earth and the stars. I am infinite and limitless. I have the power within me to heal all of my being, to come into wholeness and step into my greatest power and light. And when you feel ready, you can start to move your body a little bit. Hey, hey, hey. And if you're hungry, there's a burrito for you waiting. Muchas gracias, mujeres, namaste, ajo.